China has stopped being just the giant of the East to become the most ambitious architectural laboratory on the planet. While the world watches in amazement, this country has erected structures that defy the laws of physics and redefined what we believed possible in engineering. Today, you'll discover 8 constructions that seem ripped from a science fiction movie but are completely real. From bridges suspended over impossible abysses to buildings that defy gravity. Each of these megastructures tells a story of extreme innovation. Prepare to question everything you knew about modern architecture, because what you're about to see will change your perspective on the limits of human construction. Asterisk number 1. Guangzhou Circle Building. And we reach number 1. The building that defies every known architectural convention. The Guangzhou Circle is exactly what its name indicates. A complete circular skyscraper with a 48 meters diameter hole in its center. At 138 meters tall and 33 stories, this megastructure seems physically and structurally impossible. How does a building with a giant void in the middle support its own weight? The answer lies in its exterior tubular structural system that functions as a continuous compression ring, distributing forces uniformly around the circle. The central hole isn't merely aesthetic, it's functional. It improves aerodynamics by reducing wind resistance by 30% and allows natural light to illuminate the interior atrium from multiple angles. Its glass facade, composed of more than 10,000 individual panels, reflects the Pearl River, creating a liquid mirror effect at sunset. The design is inspired by the Jade Bee, a ceremonial disc from ancient China that symbolizes heaven. With 85,000 square meters of usable space, it defies the limitations of Euclidean geometry applied to modern architecture. This structure doesn't just redefine skyscrapers. It questions the very laws we believed governed vertical construction. Each of these 8 megastructures represents a quantum leap in what we believed possible. From bridges that touch the clouds to buildings that defy geometry, these constructions aren't just impressive, they're declarations of a new architectural era. Now tell me which of these megastructures has impacted you the most. Asterisk number 2. Delinga Tower, CSP plant. Here's the energy installation that looks like it's from an alien planet. The Delinga Solar Tower raises a 200-meter structure, surrounded by 27,000 heliote mirrors that track the sun simultaneously. From the air, it looks like a giant eye shining in the middle of the Qinghai Desert. This 135-megawatt concentrated solar power plant doesn't use traditional solar panels. It uses the sun as a space furnace. The mirrors reflect light toward the top of the tower, where molten salts reach temperatures of 565 degrees C. This thermal energy is stored and converted into electricity even during the night or cloudy days, solving solar energy's biggest problem, intermittency. The thermal storage system allows electricity generation for 3.7 additional hours after sunset. The plant generates enough clean energy to supply 110,000 homes annually, displacing 350,000 tons of carbon emissions. With a projected lifespan of 30 years, China is redefining how we capture and store energy from the sun. This isn't just a power plant, it's a statement. The energy future doesn't need fossil fuels. Asterisk number 3. Jiao Qingtao Railway Tunnel. The Yaoyou Undersea Tunnel connects the 2 shores of Qingtao Bay. With 8.95 kilometers of extreme engineering under the ocean. This isn't simply another undersea tunnel. It's the world's longest and deepest high-speed railway tunnel under the sea. Trains cross this megastructure at 80 kilometers an hour, transporting both passengers and cargo, completing a journey that previously required a detour of more than 2 hours. The construction faced apparently insurmountable geological challenges, unstable terrain, extreme hydrostatic pressure, and constant risk of catastrophic leaks. Engineers implemented a pressurized tunneling technique, working in conditions equivalent to being 88 meters deep in the ocean. The special concrete developed for this project can resist water pressures that would pulverize conventional structures. With sensors distributed every 50 m. An artificial intelligence system continuously monitors any structural anomaly. More than 450,000 cubic meters of earth and marine rock were extracted. And today, this underwater artery transports more than 100 trains daily, moving millions of tons of cargo annually beneath the ocean waves. Asterisk number 4. Beijing Daxing International Airport. Welcome to the megastructure that was built in less than 5 years and is already considered the new wonder of global aviation. Beijing Daxing, inaugurated in 2019, isn't just an airport. It's an architectural statement of epic proportions. Its starfish design with 6 radial arms allows no boarding gate to be more than 600 meters from the central terminal, a maximum 8-minute walk. The main terminal covers 700,000 square meters, equivalent to 98 football fields under a single roof. But here's the detail that breaks all records. It has capacity to process 100 million passengers annually when operating at full capacity. To put it in perspective, this is more than the population of many countries. Its self-illuminating roof with 8,000 skylights reduces energy consumption by 30%. The rainwater collection system is larger than any airports and recycles, enough water to supply a city of 100,000 inhabitants. It even has artificial intelligence algorithms that manage more than 4,000 daily flights, optimizing every second of operation. Daxing isn't the future of aviation. It's the present that the rest of the world will try to catch up to. Asterisk number 5. Chongqing. This sounds like an architectural mistake, but it's deliberate design. Line 2 of the Chongqing Montreal literally goes through the 6th to 8th floors of a 19-story residential building. It doesn't pass near it, doesn't go around it, it goes through it. The Liza building was specifically constructed with a central tunnel for the train to pass through it. The reason Chongqing, known as Mountain City, has geography so complex that traditional urban planning is impossible. With more than 30 million inhabitants squeezed into hills and valleys, every square meter counts. This apparently absurd solution is actually urban genius. Residents live above and below the tracks, while public transportation maintains its most efficient route. The engineers implemented acoustic absorption technology so advanced that the noise inside the apartments is lower than that of a normal conversation. Elizabeth Station processes more than 20,000 daily passengers who literally get on or off the train inside an inhabited building. China has just solved the 21st century's urban dilemma with a solution that no one else dared to attempt. Asterisk number 6. Seydu River Bridge. Here's the bridge that shouldn't exist. The Seydu River Bridge hangs 496 meters above the valley, so high that clouds literally pass beneath it. During its construction, engineers faced an apparently unsolvable problem: how to stretch the first cable over a 900-meter-wide abyss between inaccessible mountains. The solution was worthy of an action movie. They used rockets to launch the first guidelines from one side to the other. This 1,222 meters long suspension bridge connects to provinces that previously required 5 hours of travel through winding roads, now reduced to less than a minute. The main towers reach 220 meters in height, equivalent to a 70-story building. But what's truly extraordinary is its main cable, with a diameter of 800 millimeters. It's composed of more than 37,000 kilometers of high-strength steel wire. When it opened in 2009, it held the world record for height. Crossing it is an experience that defies all human survival instincts. Asterisk number 7. Balong Elevator. The Balong Elevator, known as the 100 Dragons Elevator, isn't a simple tourist lift. It's the world's tallest outdoor elevator structure, literally bolted to a vertical cliff in Zhangjia National Forest Park. This colossus of steel and glass transports up to 50 people per trip, lifting them from the valley to the summit of the mountains that inspired the floating scenes in Avatar. The real feat lies in its anchoring system. 66% of the elevator is integrated directly into the cliff rock, secured with 154 steel bolts that penetrate up to 50 meters inside the mountain. With 3 double cabins operating simultaneously, it moves 18,000 people daily, ascending 326 meters in less than 2 minutes. The 50 millimeters tempered glass walls create the sensation of floating over the void during the ascent. The most striking thing is how it transformed the experience. A 3-hour hike now takes 118 seconds, democratizing views that only experienced climbers could contemplate. Asterisk number 8. Raffles City, Chongqing Skybridge. Imagine 8 skyscrapers interconnected by a horizontal bridge suspended at 250 meters high. This isn't a futuristic concept, it's Raffles City, Chongqing. This megastructure, inaugurated in 2019, defies all architectural logic with its 300 meters long sky bridge that literally floats above the city. But here comes what's truly surprising. This aerial bridge isn't just a connecting corridor. It's a habitable structure with restaurants, gardens, and panoramic viewpoints. The engineers had to solve an apparently impossible problem: how to make a horizontal building nearly the length of 3 football fields remain stable at that height. Withstanding extreme winds and seismic movements, the solution involved dampening technology never before implemented at this scale. The impossible circular building, or the train that goes through a building. Thank you so much for watching all the way to the end. If you enjoyed this deep dive, please smash that like button, share your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you'll never miss a future update. We've got a lot more exciting tech stories coming your way. Until next time, stay curious, stay inspired, and we'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.